I posted this TikTok about the PWHL Detroit takeover game, basically making fun of everybody who says no one watches women's sports. I expected the normal misogynistic hate comments, but to my surprise, all of the comments were like, hey, we actually love women's hockey. When we said we hate women's sports, we were actually just talking about the WNBA. And I was like, whoa, this is a video about hockey. Like, why are y'all so obsessed with hating on the WNBA? This finally clicked for me when I read the book Game Misconduct. It has a whole section on hockey's white backlash against the NBA. It talks about how hockey fans have this weird inferiority complex against basketball because it's rooted in an anxiety of white people becoming the minority. What's interesting to me is how this carries over into the women's sports world, because I feel that women's sports are normally regarded as like this perfect utopia. Striatic commented on a similar video and he said, kinship drives fandom in all sports. Where misogyny overrides kinship is where it intersects with wealth and power. But I'd argue that in hockey, whiteness is the kinship. That's why they like women's hockey so much. It's racism that overrides that kinship. So when people say no one watches women's sports, don't be fooled. They're not talking about white women. They're talking about black women. They're talking about queer women. The relationship between the PWHL and the WNBA is really top of mind for me because PWHL Seattle and the Seattle Storm will be the first pro women's teams to share an arena next year. The WNBA really laid the groundwork for the PWHL to exist, and I'm just so excited to see the ways in which these teams can uplift each other.